All right, hello, and welcome to Echoes of Color with Jeffery Morrison. How's it going? Or just on a roll today, so we'll just continue the party. All right, so working on Time and Art Club, So Many Books, So Little Time by Randall Spangler. We're about the same spot, getting some more drills on here. Uh, Square drill, 22 inches by 43 inches, 56 centimeters by 109 centimeters. 53 colors, including two ABs, which stands for Aurora Borealis. And they're an iridescent coated type of drill that sparkles a little brighter than that of regular drills. Anything under color code or DMC code 150 is considered an AB from Diamond Art Club. All right, hopefully you're having tons of fun, having a time. Yeah, it's my day off today, so it's like, yeah, let's just hang out again. We'll just listen to Titanium by David Guetta, and then Sia did the vocals. Always a banger, classic banger. I love it. All right, left. Well, do Shades of Green, Green Book, Blue Book's basically done. Some background book stuff still left, but yeah, I think we'll just be doing a small chunk of this Green Book from most of it. That would be left facing. Oh, 905. Yeah, I just finished 904, the lower right facing corner. Okay, 905, left facing arrow. Yeah, so hopefully your crafting hobbies are still rocking. So hopefully you're having tons of fun. If you're just hanging out, that's cool as well. So, yep, just hanging out and diamond painting. Alright. Just for the giggles and the tickles. Alright. Yeah. It's quite a bit of this color, so I'll be here for a giggle. Alright. If I can keep a drill on the end of the pen here. Yeah, broke down, replaced the wax, so yeah, I had fumbled around with that wax in the end of the pen 3 or 4 times prior, but yeah, the wax was just giving up the ghost, so did that previously. So the drills are just like popping right on the end of the pen now, so all good. Yeah, overcast day. The clouds have moved back in. The Canada flag's going, blowing in the wind. It was pretty windy yesterday. I had to deal with like 2 power outages at my full time yesterday. I don't know if I even mentioned that yet, but yeah, I was just talking about video games for a couple of WIP and chat. But yeah. Yeah, it was a high winds. I think trees like fell over onto power lines. I think that's what happened there for the power to go out. So I was running just fine, and then out of nowhere the power flickered, then went off while I was on product, so I had to check the nozzle and stuff to and get everything reset, and then like probably like 20 minutes later power turned off again. It just went right straight off, but I was on water, so I didn't have to worry about the nozzle at that point. The nozzle takes the liquid egg and then just sprays it so that the liquid can turn into powder and then drop via gravity in a dryer chamber and become powder, and yeah, be transported to the blender so I can package it. Yeah, so dehydrated egg, in other words. Yeah. So that's basically my full-time. I dry egg into 20 kilogram bags and boxes. So yeah, I think I've mentioned that a couple times, but every once in a while I just mention what I do for work. I'm in the food industry, so And I work at a fast food restaurant part-time, so McDonald's in other words. So, yeah. I've just stayed in the food industry for more than 2 decades, so yeah. It's just, I never did the college thing or didn't have the marks for university, so just right after high school, I just had a factory job for like 18 years and then got laid off from that, and then I've been working for the egg place for like 3 years now, so it's been a blur. Yeah, full time there, it's awesome. Every other weekend off. Part-time job. Yeah, just kind of, yeah, I just missed it because I was just a student when I left McDonald's the first time because I had to move to St. Mary's here, so I had to quit and I didn't want to. So it was a pretty cool place. Pretty cool place to work. But yeah. So yeah, I'll just stay in the food industry. Yeah. People have to eat, so it's just a bummer when the power goes out in a factory full time. It just, everything shuts off and they have to get maintenance to reset panels and stuff. It's just factory fail safes, because we are dealing with natural gas. Like the burner flame is powered by natural gas, so burner runs on natural gas, so. And that's how you heat the whole chamber system up to take the water out of the liquid egg to, yeah, give you the egg powder. Yeah, magic. Yeah, dehydration. Just basically taking the water component out of the egg. It stays egg, so. But yeah, just add water and you have like what an egg is. So there's a component of water in egg, so it's like chicken eggs we're talking about. Yeah. Not like ostrich egg or something. Chickens, I believe, as far as I know. As far as I've been told. Yeah, if it's any other kind of egg, I have not been notified of such. I'm pretty sure it's just chicken. Yeah, this is like thousands of liters, like 10 or 20,000 liters can go into of liquid egg in a silo, and oh man, just tons and tons of powder going into cardboard boxes and blue bags. It is intense stuff. If you're allergic to egg, yeah, that's not the place to be. For sure. But yeah, pretty cool place. I'm there all weekend. We do have product, so meaning egg to dry, so I'm not sure if we will need to get a certain additive because we're doing like free flow whole egg, which just stays fluffy or something. It adds a certain texture to the egg when it's cooked or something. It's messier than that of whole egg or yolk. But yeah. Yeah, power outages are just terrible regardless. Yeah, we rely so much on power, electricity. Like, it's second nature for us to turn a light on, yeah, and just know it's going to turn on, and we have light. Turn the oven on, stove or something, air conditioner or furnace, etc. Yeah, it just turns on at certain times and controls the climate indoors. Yeah, just know it's going to go. Then all of a sudden the power's out and your house starts getting colder in the winter time or inclement weather. It's dark. Yeah. Like a totally different perspective when the power goes out. Yeah, just stuff that, yeah, I admit I take that kind of stuff for granted. Running water out of a tap and it's clean, and drinkable. It's like, yeah, you just expect something like that to work, and it's like, but yeah, when I broke my leg, spiral tibia fracture, I think it was the left leg. Yeah, fuzzy. Slipping on black ice after like Christmas holidays, like the return from holidays in high school. Yeah, I was walking 1 minute and then the next minute, yeah, I wasn't. I had to walk with the assistance of crutches and wear a cast, a couple of casts over nearly a year. I think I said a year before when I talked about breaking my leg. But yeah, you just get out of bed or just get out of a chair and start walking. Yeah, and then yeah, it's just natural function. But all of a sudden, when you break your leg, your legs can't hold your body weight or movement on that one foot anymore because the bone's broken, and you kind of have to shift your weight onto crutches or something. So when perspective changes, it's kind of upsetting or startling. Yeah, it kind of upset me for like quite a bit. But yet again, that lesson of don't take stuff for granted. But always in the back of your mind or just natural reflex is like, hey, yeah, I have legs, so I can walk. But I just had one functioning leg. But the other one wasn't having such a good time, so the crutches kind of became my second leg, or just so I could get around and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, food on the table, clothes on your back. Yeah. It may sound just like easy stuff to say and do, but yeah, probably not for everybody. Yeah, you can just be employed and all that and be making money, but you could just be getting by too, like just working just to pay the bills. Yeah, it's not easy for a lot of people. Yeah, there are weeks where I get a little financially tight, even with two jobs, but make it through, but it's not fantastic, but the bills are paid, so yeah, it's hard to do the fun stuff sometimes too. Like, yeah, I get into the same snacks too. Like, I'm paying for my car for the next 4 years, but I needed a new car, so it was a necessity. So, need a vehicle to get to work to pay for the car, or vehicle and car insurance and all that. So, yeah, you kind of have to work to be able to use the vehicle. And you need a vehicle to make sure you get to work so you can pay the bills. It's like a vicious cycle. And you need to be able to sleep in order to function. Basic functions. to be awake and conscious to go to work and stuff, to be able to drive to work. And, oh, the circle of life is just so scary sometimes. Times where you just don't want to adult or be responsible. You just want to just pet a cat or something. Like, I hung out with Axel, my black cat. This morning he crawled up onto my lap, but he wanted the spot on the couch, really. So, I gave him a good cuddle and stuff. And I got up because my mom and I ran errands this morning. And what did he do? He got down off my lap, and as soon as he knew I was clear, he hopped right back onto that spot on the couch, and he stretched right it. Just like he was the couch. Yeah, Axel, he's so cute. Just kind of love the times where I can grab Axel and pick him up and cuddle him, but his eyes are wide as saucers, and his ears are back, and his tail starts thrashing, and he does a face massage with his claws slightly out of all of his paws. Yet he's not wriggling out, so he's a very torn kitty at times. He's not impressed that he got picked up. His hair on his body's just like bristled slightly, and his ears are like down flat on the back of his head, and he's just looking at you with just like fire in his eyes. And I keep petting him, but he doesn't growl or hiss or anything. It's just the look of like, how dare. It's like you just get out of the shower and then you comb your hair, like style it the way you like it, and then somebody just comes along and just puts their hand in your hair and just messes all up. Kind of that same sensation or look of disgust or disdain that emanates from Axel. Except he does the ears back thing, or puts his back to you and tail thrashing kind of bristled kind of attitude. Fair chunk of the time. But still an awesome cat. Yeah, it's a cat thing. It has to be his idea. So just picking Axel up and setting him in your lap like my dad did last night and placed him under a blanket, he just got right back down off of my dad's lap and like ran out of the living room, and then just started meowing in the hall, like crying. Just like he does that like every night. Crying in the hall, and it's like, buddy, we're like all in the living room. Just, oh my gosh, cat's just insane some days, but he's still cute. Still love Mr. Kitty. Mr. Axel. Yeah, literally the part of the car that's between the tires. The axle. Yeah. I didn't name him. That's how I got him from the pet shelter, the Humane Society. So Stratford there. It's like, hey, can we get a cat? Yeah, let's get a black one, because they don't get adopted as much or something. So yeah, and Axel was just meant to be there. The shelter, hey, I want a black cat. Okay, we'll get you set up, get him vaccinated and fixed and everything, and then you can have him as soon as he's ready. We'll let you know. Came and picked him up. And he's been our cat ever since for like a few years now. I don't remember when I adopted him, but he was a kitten, basically. A small kitten, and now he is a big kitty. We'll just say he's fluffy. He's not overweight, but he's gained some weight, but he's not really fluffy. It's a short-haired black cat. Oh yeah, I remember talking about like the breeds of cat. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Axel's a black short-haired cat. See a cat as a cat, but yeah, there's like Maine Coon, Tabby, yeah, that kind of stuff. But yeah, I'll just keep saying cat, like screw it. I go technical. It's like it's a cat. I mean, like deal with it. No, it's a certain scientific name. It's this classification of cat. It's a cat. Like, no, stop it. This is a cat. Here, cat, meow. Pat kitty. Watch kitty put his ears backwards and his eyes grow like saucers. Yay, a kitty, coming to bookstore soon. By Jeffery Morrison. There we go. I become a children's book publisher. Yeah, it's an off-kilter book about a cat. There we go. Huge adventure, huge series of books. Black cat behavior. See Joe run or something. See Jane run or some children's book from like way back then. Oh boy. Just simple short sentences and it's like 10 or 12 pages. Oh man. Give this guy a Giller book prize or something. For like the most ridiculously simple thing. Oh, this book's a masterpiece. Oh my god. Just sillier stuff has been published and is out in the world, so somebody can win an award for a children's book or literature in general. Go for it. You know, it's like the most ridiculously simple thing. Sure, yeah, you can basically self-publish these days. Yeah, but just like to get your name on a book and like on a shelf or whatever. Quite a feat. Even if you just like did like one book, it would just be hilarious. Just get one little tiny picture book published. I wrote a book. Oh my gosh, what did you do? It's like a book about a black cat. It just has an attitude. Wow, this is amazing, man. This is a masterpiece. Oh my gosh, it's like the simplest thing to read. Oh man. Oh, what a field day. Hilarious. This is Spot. See Spot run. I think there's like very similar plays on See Jane Run or something, but yeah, taught people how to read. Sentence structure. Pretty straightforward kind of story. Not complicated at all. Or like Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. The king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again or something. Yep, there you go. I'm sure somewhere on the internet there would be like somebody who would like illustrate something like that. Just like a various pictures of Black Cat and just like a really short kind of children's book. A cartoon Black Cat, and then just, yeah. Hey, can you illustrate like this 12 sentence book about a black cat? There you go. It's a simple black cat. Okay. $800 please, or something. Something so ridiculous. I don't know. That you can get people to find people to do that kind of stuff. And then you pay them to do it or something. Yeah. Probably like an app on the iPhone or something. I've seen a commercial about that somewhere along the line. I don't know. I've seen crazier stuff getting published, so stuff does get published. Just have to be the one to like hit it off. Find a publisher that will just like do it, or self-publish. Yeah, I've seen that kind of stuff too. Like audiobooks and stuff, self-published, I believe. I think Amazon, you can publish through them, and they'll sell the book for you and all. I think it's like an ebook kind of package too, I think. But yeah, just if you're like a writer and then you get published, that's pretty cool. Just to say, yeah, I'm a published author. Yeah, that's pretty neat. Pretty spiffy. Yeah. I think audiobooks are a little more common these days because they're just so accessible, kind of like podcasts and all that. Yeah, because it's just audio, and almost everybody has like a cell phone kind of thing. So, and yeah, you can like listen to audiobooks like anywhere. Remember in the library in town here, they had CD audiobooks. And you just sit there and pop a CD on and you can listen to a book. Multi-disc, but you can't really save your spot on a CD kind of book though. Audiobooks, yeah, you just hit pause and then you can hit play and you're resuming from where you left off. CD audiobooks are just a touch different, I think. Yeah, I just got thinking about that. So, probably still at the library. I think at my library too, they rent out video games. You can borrow a video game for certain systems. That's kind of a cool idea if you do want to try a game. But yeah, then there's a waiting list for a really popular game. Like if Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom was on the shelf, people are borrowing it for like 2 weeks. And there's like 65 other people waiting. You might as well just go buy the game. It's like, that'd be a good idea to like donate to a library. So the waiting list doesn't like go on and on for eternity. People would just be turning around and buying the game. And then not borrowing it from the library. I don't even know if I still have my library card from like in town here. Yeah, totally forgot about that, but I read that on a live stream the other day. somebody mentioned like borrowing video games from the library. Yeah, it's just like, as long as you have a library card, you sign it out on your account, and then you can like play a game and not have to buy it for that period of time. You have to give the game back, but yeah. But anyway, you've been watching Echoes of Color with Jeffery Morrison. That was another quick half hour. Today's just like zipping by. Down below in the description, I put the main links for Conqueror and Pacer. I'm not sponsored, partnered, or anything. La-di-da. They're just there for the giggles, and I list the 2 challenges I'm working on for each. I do 1 challenge at a time per app. Yeah, that's just the websites where you can buy the challenges off, and then they give you an email for the challenge code to activate it on the app, which you have to install before that. And people are going like, what the kittens? Yeah, it's all explained to you once you do that, but yeah, I'm not trying to sell you anything. You don't have to buy anything. You can just look at the website for giggles. Yeah, not looking to earn money from that. But as for Echoes of Color here, the YouTube channel, I'll just do posts on YouTube for updates regarding the channel, that kind of thing for the giggles and tickles. So feel free to subscribe, hit the notification bell to get notifications of when I release a new WIP and chat, when a new one gets posted, uploaded, and then the various updates for section completions. If I were to finish the rest of this, I'd take a picture, hey, these are books, and then top of the bookmark, row 6, end of row 6, la-di-da. So yeah, simple posts. But yeah, anyway, take care. All the best with your crafting endeavors, and I'll see you sometime again soon. Bye.